Let's get back to the market now because it is Tuesday morning. We're going to be on the downside when we open up, down about 113 odd points. And look at that, NASDAQ down about 30 points. This follows the strong jobs report on Friday, which I believe reduced hopes for a big rate cut in the immediate future. Market watcher Eddie Ghabour is with us. You investors, you market people, you just want it all, don't you? You want a 50-point cut in interest rates. You want a secure China trade deal.
What's wrong with that? We're a little greedy.
That's right. Do you think the Fed will cut rates this month?
I do not, and I think that's
Not
why
at all?
I do not think they're going to. I mean, when you look at where the Fed's rhetoric has been from October, where they said they were nowhere near neutral, then they went ahead and raised rates again in December. Then all of a sudden they switched gears and said, we are at neutral. Then in March they came out and said no rate hikes this year and one next year, trying to predict 2 years, which I thought was a mistake trying to go that far out. So for them to switch gears again and cut rates when the economic numbers look good, and they're supposed to ignore the capital markets, I think they're going to disappoint the stock market this month.
On Thursday of last week, before the numbers came, well, of course it was July the 4th, let's say Wednesday of last week, July the 3rd, before the jobs numbers came out, confidently predicted 50 basis point cut for the Dow. I'm sorry, for interest rates. Not going to happen at all. Not going to happen.
Definitely not 50 basis points. The market's pricing in 25 basis points right now. My concern is if Mr. Powell does not deliver, which I don't think he will, I think you could have some downside to the market in the short term.
When do we find out this the rate cut deal?
Oh, that would be end of July.
It's the end of this month.
That's correct.
We don't find out until then.
Yeah.
He's speaking today.
Powell speaks today, so we're tea leaf reading today to see what he's going to come up with.
Thursday's testimony on Capitol Hill, and we'll be parsing through the words to see if he leaves the door open to possibly holes on interest rates.
Wait a minute,
his message will be dovish. His message today will be dovish. I just don't think he's going to deliver with a rate cut this month.
You know,
wow.
How much time do we spend reading Federal Reserve tea leaves,
All the time.
interpreting
Every
this little
single
word here and this little word there?
Patient.
Yeah. It never does any good, does it? No.
Well,
we never get it right, do we?
Single biggest factor in moving markets and trillions of dollars of money around the world, the Federal Reserve.
That is true.
That is true.
Okay.
And also the thorn in the side of the president as well.
Yes, indeed. Very much so. Eddie, you stay there because I want you to cover the market opening at the end.